have 5 Windows tips for you that we're gonna go over today. Some of these tips are gonna be super helpful, and I'm super excited because some of them I didn't even know until I started researching some new tips that would be really nice, and I'm finding them to be super helpful in my daily job. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna hop on over the computer, and I'm gonna show you the 5 tips that are gonna be helpful on your computer. So the first one is something that Windows added to the Windows snipping tool. In version 11.2308.33.0, what they added was the ability for OCR text recognition. In this feature, all you have to do on the computer is press the Windows key, hold Shift, and then press the letter T. So on my computer, you'll see this image here of this handicap sign. So we're gonna press Command, the Windows key, Shift, T, and it pulls it up just like the snipping tool. You're gonna highlight over. It's gonna highlight it, say, where's the text? It highlights the text, go up here, copy all text. Then I can go here and paste it in. So, well, let's see how it did. It did handicap, parking, special plate required, unauthorized vehicles. That one was pretty easy. So I'm gonna show you 2 more pictures of this feature and see how it does. So the next picture, some of this is hard for me to read. So I'm curious, when I do this, how is it gonna look in the OCR recognition to pick up characters that don't even look like them? Like this R right here, that doesn't look like an R. So we're gonna copy it. It did pick up the right area, paste it in. It did pick up the R, but there's a couple in here that aren't working super well. This one's really interesting because of the block out. It is tilted. So we'll see how it goes. And we highlight it. And you can see that it does tilt the image. It reads it. It tries to get out these blockouts. It says, hey, this isn't part of the text. So it knows that. So we're gonna copy it and paste it in. And what's interesting about this one is it actually surprisingly got almost all the text right. It just didn't know how to sort it because of those weird breaks in the middle. So you can see here, it's like this starts here and then this actually goes down here. So it didn't do great, but it did get the text easily. So this feature, while it's not phenomenal, what we can do is just easy text. Like if there's a spot in a PDF document where you actually can't copy it or you're having issues with that, just go ahead and copy and paste it in. It is much better when the document is easy to read, but I thought it was nice that Windows threw this in. So that takes us on to our next tip. So for tip number 2, it's gonna be clipboard history, which sometimes you think, oh, I copied something and I wish I would have remembered that. So in this, we're gonna press the Windows key and press the letter V. So you can see down here, it pulls up and says, hey, do we want to turn on history? So we're gonna turn it on. And you can see the last thing I copied, it's still in here. So it's there. I'm gonna go over here and I copied a piece of my script. So you can see here, that's now in there. And then if I copy another small portion, it's gonna disappear here. So we're gonna bring this over. We're gonna copy this little spot right here, copy it. And the Windows key V brings it back up and you can see it here. Now, if I wanna switch between them, I can go down to this and now that's the current one on my clipboard. So if I wanna paste all that text again, I go there. If I select this one, it'll paste in the feature just like that. That is how you can turn on the paste history in Windows. I actually find this feature super helpful because there are times when I don't want to have to find the document again. I know that I want to remember that I copied something, but I don't want to find the document again to have to copy it again when I copied something else. So I find this feature super, super helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you already had something like this or you've already had this enabled. And that's gonna bring us on to tip number 3. This one I find super fascinating and I had no idea you could do this. I'm actually trying to figure out the use case of this, but I think it's really cool to where I'm just gonna tell you, you can create a GodMode folder. I'm gonna pull up my file explorer. If you create a new folder, so I press Control-Shift-N and it'll create it, or you could right click and say new folder, but you're gonna put in exactly this, and I'll paste this in the comments below, it'll pop up on the screen also. It's GodMode dot, and then there's these like characters after it that are like a GUID, but you're gonna paste that in and then press enter. Not only does it change the title, but now you have this GodMode folder to see all lists of program tasks. It's about 200 features that are hidden in settings or in the control panel, and it brings them all into one. I actually find this super helpful to be like, hey, Now I can just see all these settings in one place. You can manage BitLocker. You can work on your backup recovery, what happens with autoplay. Scroll down and you can see all the features down here in one area. Some of these features, like auto hide taskbar, that's a little bit harder to find, or you have to search for it and find it there. So I've actually found this really helpful to go in and be like, oh, look, firewall settings or Windows tools. These are things I want to pull up. So I think it's really cool. I think it's just fun to also say, hey, I know how to create a GodMode folder on Windows. But that is tip number 3, creating the GodMode folder to allow you to manage your computer a little bit better. This brings me on to tip number 4, which this is live captions. And I didn't actually know you can do this. What it will do is we'll take any phone call, any Teams call, and any meeting where captions aren't on, and it will actually take your computer sound and try to make captions for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to press the Windows key, Control, and then the letter L as in Lima. So we're going to press that and it says here, yes, do you want to set up live captions? Yes, I do. Get ready, choose your language. We're going to click continue. Ready to show live captions. So I'm actually going to bring my music over here. I can't play it because obviously we're on YouTube and there's licensing issues, but let's see if it's going to work.
You might think a sweet on the bottommost rung.
And you can see it here, taking the song and creating the lyrics right there for you so you can see it come through. This can be really helpful for meetings, for Teams calls, voicemail, whatever you need, because sometimes it's just nice to see what they're saying. It helps you understand it better. Also, it's really important, this actually does pick it up. So if the music isn't going through your system speakers, like I have a weird sound setup and it was actually sending it not through the default system. It was going through a different spot where I could control the music on a mix board. If you're doing that, it does have to go through the default system. Just keep that in mind. All right, tip number 5, because a lot of people have problems when their computer stops working and you always wonder why. What we're going to do is we're actually going to pull up in our computer. We're going to go to the search bar and we're going to type in reliability and click review reliability history. What that's going to do is going to pull this window up and it shows you everything that's happened on your computer in the past 10 days and all of the major issues. So you can click it here. You can even say, hey, I want to view all problem reports. It'll show all of them. You can see I've been having some issues with Edge and I've had some issues with my Keeper, Agent browser, things on my computer that just crashed or weren't working. So I find this really helpful, especially if you're troubleshooting issues. It's also, if you're looking at our other tips, it's also in our GodMode folder. Just down here a little bit, under security and maintenance, if you open up that God folder, view reliability history. So just saying, all the tips are coming together to just make this better for you. I hope these tips help you out in some way and help you use your Windows PC much better. Thanks for sticking around and I look forward to seeing you next time.